The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com. The table is crowded, but we can still find a spot for you to join Mickie, JJ, Kurt, Brit, Joe, and special guest Ronnie as we play Alamand from the perspective of the South Seas pirates seeking their former glory. Enjoy the podcast.
Hi, and welcome to Adventures from the Shed. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com, iTunes, Facebook, Twitter, Stitcher Radio. Say something.
YouTube. Bing,
Bing.
your Google to excite
your Yahoo. Yes.
Whatever it is that we've been saying.
All that. And Mickie mentioned YouTube as well. Yes, we are on YouTube.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about YouTube.
Yeah.
Are we
Not every week,
torrented
but
yet?
sometimes.
We what?
Are we being torrented yet?
If anybody has a reason to pirate us, speaking of pirates, we're going to be playing that this session. We're going to go around the table first and say hi to...
Hi, everyone. This is Mickie.
Hello, the prankster here. JJ.
Hey, it's Kurt.
Big boy voice.
I'm Ronnie.
I'm Brittany.
And I am Joe. I am the Game Master as we continue our Dungeon World campaign set in the world of Alamand. We have another special episode here where our players are getting together to play the background of our campaign world. In this session, they are going to be playing pirates from the South Seas pirates. This takes place sometime after the group has defeated Joffrey, the previous boss of the South Seas Pirates, and Calamity had convinced them to split the South Seas Pirates, and JJ has Pringle set up his duck lips, which is kind of funny.
He's being a bit of a quack.
He was. He's the prankster. And the South Seas Pirates split. So half of the pirates went back out to sea to be pirates, and the others started working for the man. And they're now working for Calamity's organization, the Fires of Ascaranth, and the City of Wint. And we are going to pick up with our group of 5 pirates on their vessel. We're going to go around in reverse order, and each person is going to introduce their pirate. Go ahead. Hi.
I am Captain Eleanor Rough-Knight of the ship, which name I have already forgotten.
The twice bent lass.
The twice bent lass. I just call her Lass.
Lassie.
And for any of you who would understand the reference, she kind of looks like Ivy Valentine from the Soul Calibur series.
Oh, snap.
In her pirate outfit.
In her pirate
But it's red and orange,
outfit.
not blue.
Okay.
Aha.
I can deal with that.
Ronnie, who are you playing?
I am playing First Mate Mervyn Braunmite.
Oh, I didn't know he was first mate. Let me write that.
I just kind of stole that because, I'm going second. I can do that.
Nice.
Dibs.
Dibs.
He's a bit of a rough-looking guy, a bit scarred up. Always wears like a bandana on his head that's red with an orange sash. Cool. Always carries around his special cutlass that's engraved on the hilt. It says B.
It says Mervyn Sword.
Mervyn. It says Mervyn. Your name is Mervyn?
Mervyn.
Yeah, if anybody
Kurt.
calls him Mervyn, he gets pissed.
Kurt, who you playing?
I'm playing Private Victor Stagnetti.
Private.
He's older than the rest, a little past his prime, a little skinny, looks kind of like an aged...
He looks skanky, doesn't he?
kind of an skanky Italian porn star. But he never quite was able to make it to captain. He just never had the pirate skills, but he's vicious, he's mean, and he does not like people who claim to be pirates but could go and work for the man.
JJ.
I am...
He also speaks with a Scottish accent, even though he's got an Italian name.
I'm playing Lord Phineas.
Lord Phineas.
And he is the head of the galley.
Okay. So he's the cook.
He is the cook. And his specialty is brines. He makes really, really good brines.
The kind you drink with a straw.
Well, no, the kind you get from the seawater.
It's briny. It's very briny. Mickie.
Hi,
What you
everyone. I will be playing Morgan, the quartermaster.
Oh, I like that. So, you keep track of the quarters.
Among other things.
Well, I know what
So-
you're going to be when we do a perilous journey.
Morgan, if you can picture her, is olive-toned, dark hair, cropped really short.
So Truk.
No. Pay
Is she
attention.
chiseled?
No, pay attention.
Truk is olive-skinned with cropped, short black hair.
No.
I'm just not going to
Kurt
play
has
anymore.
long,
Flowing
cascading,
black hair, yeah.
raven black, luxurious
Actually,
hair.
Truk has plaid hair. But go ahead.
God, that's perfect.
Rocky
So-
Box resume.
Golden
Ooh la la.
skin-toned Mediterranean features. Hair, dark hair, cropped short. Wears red pantaloons with an orange sash.
Oh, she even wears
And
pantaloons.
that is it.
That's how you can tell you're a pirate. You wear pantaloons instead of just
Pantaloons,
pants.
orange sash, and that's it. She goes topless.
Nice.
And just to be
Like
clear,
the
Victor
rest of the
Tagnetti
guys.
does not wear any red or orange. He likes black.
black.
Like his
Lord
soul.
Phineas also, he never, ever puts on a shirt.
Oh, yeah?
And he is woolly as
He's the
day
woolly
is
mammoth.
long.
So what we do is we
And-
dye his hair
Orange.
orange and red.
But he's also the cook.
Aha.
There's hair everywhere.
And he scratches while he cooks. Ew. So, what's been going on the Twice Bent Lass recently? Anybody?
Aside from gagging over the rails every time.
Yeah. Every time you have hair soup.
Every time Lord Phineas decides that it's time to do his calisthenics prior to cooking dinner.
That's how you get the extra salt in there.
He does jumping Jack Sparrows.
It's been a dark time for the South Sea pirates. We've lost more than half of our men and all of our good ships to that calamity. And I don't even want to call them men. They're traitors. The fact that we ever had them on our ships and never had them.
I call pause. Where's the Scottish accent?
Arr!
That wasn't even close.
It's at least pirate-ish.
The fact that those damn bastards.
That's no.
That is not the
I'm gonna need
Queen's
you to
English.
take Kurt outside for a minute.
That is
It's Scottish by way of Italian porn star.
All right. Proceed.
The fact that these men ever called themselves pirates and served with us is a travesty. And now they're making us look bad, like we have breasts that we should rub every morning when we wake
I
up.
call another pause. Breasts aren't bad looking. Just,
They are if you're a manly pirate.
Mr.
Or Scotch.
Stagnetti, I'm telling you, you need to calm down with the grog, because that's not helping anybody right now, all right? But don't worry, because our captain's got an idea. We've actually been able to track where some of the ship's been going. And we're going to find one, and we're going to take back a decent ship. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the bent lass, but she's
who doesn't?
she's been bent
Twice.
more times than need be.
I hate them so much. It's like I want to
Make them-
eat one of them and just shit them out.
Do you want to make him walk the plank? I do believe
So what was
Stagnetti's been getting into the tea, if you know
what
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
captain's plan? I hear crickets.
Yeah, dear Captain,
well,
spell it out for us.
Captain,
well,
my
currently,
captain.
the captain's just a little bit frustrated about the breast remark.
Hey,
She doesn't like the cut
Well,
of
she
your
had a rough
jib.
night.
our captain has beautiful
did have a
breasts,
rough
but I don't want breasts.
I don't want my own.
So,
It's a rare woman
she's
that can take charge of a crew like this.
it's a rare
Medium
woman that
rare.
can take charge of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Eleanor is currently griping because Calamity had named her second best in his patrol. And that's kind of why she decided to rebel against him and take back the pirating ways.
Aha. So
'Cause-
Calamity was like, you ain't number one.
Yeah, she's number two, and she
She didn't want to be number
does
two.
not.
No.
She does not like that, and she's going to prove him wrong.
All right.
And
So the plan is...
plan is we've been following these routes so far. Well, we've been mapping the routes so far. We haven't followed them quite so much. They've gotten really lazy. They're using the same routes over and over again.
Over and over.
So it's going to be really easy to get one of my ships back. from them.
Ooh, one of her ships.
I think it's a great plan, Captain. It's pretty wonderful.
You're a kiss ass.
And you're beautiful.
You're a kiss ass.
There goes Melvin again.
Aye.
Melvin,
You hold your tongue right now.
don't tell me what to do.
Don't
No,
tell
seriously,
me.
hold your tongue and try to talk. It's really
Call her
funny.
girly boy.
I thought. Why?
You listen here, girly boy.
Girly boy. The pirate
Wait.
players will be here all
That's a
week.
really good picture.
So
we-
who's
Did we just kill someone already?
What?
There you go.
What?
So what's the plan then? How are you going to orchestrate this attack? Undercover at night?
Captain,
We're better than them. We don't need to orchestrate anything.
Are you sure?
Well, no,
We're
not
just going
entirely,
to-
But,
Ram her right into the prow?
I
Yeah.
planned on getting up in the crow's nest, and as soon as we start ramming right for him,
the
just
crow's
yelling
nest-
Leroy.
oh, you mean
So
that the thing up in the?
So we're going to
that
ram
has a
the lass
name.
right on the prow.
Hey, don't worry, Cap. That's why I'm here.
We're gonna ram them. We're gonna ram them.
We're going to ram the lass right on their prow.
Oh,
You know,
The lass is gonna get rammed where we say she does.
I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I was just reading these because the order I wrote them. So Brit is playing Captain Rough Knight, and I wrote that right over the ship's name. So it's a rough night on the twice spent lass.
yes, that's why. That's why I approved
I
the
did.
name.
Yeah, all right.
She's
I just
She's
got
she's
it.
She's
had a
about to
rough
get
night.
rammed again.
Yes. Twice bent, once slammed.
This is a sophisticated humor here at this table.
I mean,
We'll be here all week.
Unfortunately, this is the
Are we
ship.
gonna
We
make
don't
fart
have a train.
jokes?
Yeah.
You could run a train.
We have. All right. So how are we going to approach this? You guys know the where to find the other boat. Go ahead. Describe how it's going to happen. I know nothing
So-
more about ships and how ocean fighting happens.
So
I know
we're
nothing
gonna
more than
hide
you.
behind a bush.
Okay, I know a little bit more than that.
Going to drape the ship with algae.
No one will ever notice. this.
Camouflage. Yes. What's that tree doing out in the middle of the ocean?
So what's a corn dog doing in the middle of the ocean? Oh wait, wow.
Maybe we should make it clear that we're a pirate ship and that we're disabled and broken down, so they'll come and try to take us over, and then we'll sneak attack. We'll hit them before they hit us.
How do you make it clear you're a pirate ship? Does everyone just stand on deck yelling R?
Exactly.
Cool.
That's exactly right.
But our first love is the sea.
Exactly. I poop on your sea.
So far, this plan is quite
I was waiting for the voice of reason.
extraordinary. However, given our past history, I suggest we just use that one cannon we have left and shoot a warning shot across their bow.
we can throw the cannon at them.
No, Captain!
You don't quite understand how it works. Captain,
Fire
but it's-
a warning shot across her bow.
Using our rusty
What's
balls.
a bow?
The front of the ship, for Christ's sake! I'm
Aye.
surrounded by idiots.
Hey, little girly boy, you hold on.
See
You,
what the
res-
pirates are doing.
you respect the captain right now. She does a lot for this crew. Don't you, sweetie? I mean, Captain.
Melvin,
What?
if you would take your ass out of the pirates' captain's ass,
See, look at it. You don't even know what you're saying.
you would take your
If you got a great
if you
plan,
would take your head out of the captain's ass long enough to understand what I'm trying to tell you.
Somebody's
point in
got
it. It
to
smells wonderful
roll
up here.
defy danger against bad jokes.
I just know that someone had their ass in someone else's ass.
Yeah, take your ass out of the
And it
captain's
wasn't
ass.
segmented.
So the plan so far is
so all right. Here's what the captain and I came up with.
The captain
There's-
and you.
Aye, there's a bit of a cove in
Pirates Cove.
exactly. It's Pirates
There's
Cove
there's a bush.
In a
in the
mini
cove.
golf course.
along the coastline.
Is it outcropping?
There's a bit of a cove in there. They never go in and check, but they pass by it every time they go by.
And the windmill hole is a part 2.
Exactly. So the plan is actually to hide in the cove a day before they actually show up. That way we can get decent scouts out and everything. So when they come by, we can just fire the shot and then ram in and board.
That may work, assuming Private Stagnetti stays sober long enough to keep us off the rocks.
Yeah, I don't
Don't worry,
fight sober.
we'll just give him some of Phineas's good old fashioned suit, and it'll just
That'll
clean him
wake
right up.
anything.
Hairball.
So, Captain Mervyn.
Rough night. What?
Well, that's first mate Mervyn.
Well, I don't know. He's the one that's coming up with all the plans.
I'm just telling you what like Cotton said. She's not one for speaking in public.
Kiss ass.
She's not one for speaking in private either with her mouth full, is she?
Excuse me.
No, he's the private.
Lord Phineas, I do believe you made a joke.
Oh, look, now she's Cotton. Obvious.
All right. Sounds like we have a plan. We'll go to the cove
Sure.
and wait till the next day.
Exactly.
Let's do a heck. Let's take watch.
Take watch. All right.
Yeah,
That's a new one.
because you're going to be on watch while you're waiting for the other ship to show up.
Have we ever done take watch before?
No, I don't
kind
think we
of. It's
ever
a
have.
camp thing. It's a camp
Yeah.
thing where somebody keeps an eye on what's going on.
Right. And you fall asleep if you get one.
Like
So
Let's
what
take
we're going to
turns.
do here is we're going to, let's do this. Let's just go all the way around the table, and whoever rolls the lowest is where this is going to happen.
That sounds like that's a horrible thing.
So you want 2 die 6?
Yeah, everybody's just going to make a roll. Excuse me, I should not
What
have
the heck
coughed
was that?
directly.
Looking around,
into the
I am
microphone.
not the lowest.
I am a 6.
I'm a 6.
Adding the 1, I am a 6. 666.
Oh, you added one? So
No,
you
you
both
haven't
added
added the one.
5.
I haven't
Yeah.
added the 1.
Yeah.
I've got a 7.
So here we go. Maybe it is while the private is eating some soup or something that Lord Phineas has cooked up. You both hear off in the distance the I don't know, what kind of sound would they be making as they're patrolling? Some kind of bell ringing or something like that.
Yeah, bell ringing.
Yeah,
Kind of
you
like
hear the
ding.
bell ringing on the deck of one of your old ships. You recognize the tone of the bell, and it's probably that merchant marine ship coming along. But you two are up when this happens. Everyone else is either below decks or sleeping or something.
Sound the alarm.
What does the alarm sound like?
It is actually
I would imagine if Stagnetti's on duty, it's porn music.
it's actually
Bow, 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 wow.
It actually sounds like a sparrow.
Lord Phineas begins to do the jump slam on the deck to get to
So
wake people up.
okay,
When did we get a drummer?
every time
Row.
you're sleeping,
Row.
row your boat gently down. Anyway,
Into the side of another ship.
That's what. As soon as the ship starts vibrating and the sound comes, I'm just pop up. What the bloody hell is that?
it is
Earthquake!
it's the sound of the cook banging.
Wait, guys. If we blow holes in this ship, how are we supposed to take it over?
Across
repair it.
the bow, Captain, across the bow, not up it.
What's the bow?
It's next
Why
to the
am I
aft.
on the ship?
Why
It's
am
next
I
to the
here?
aft.
Quick, get the cannon to port side.
Excuse me?
We're going to have a mutiny.
Another one.
We have to kill the damn captain.
Yeah, keel haul her.
Yeah. So what is the plan?
No,
Who's
did you
doing
guys
what?
imagine that I made second best?
So,
Yeah, we need to know who's doing what, so I know
Morgan
what's happening from the opposite
would-
side.
so she's awoken.
Woken by the sound of a portly chef jumping on the deck.
Lord Phineas, did you set something on fire again? Fire. On
Fire.
That was horrible.
She's multi-accented.
Did you just pick one accent
Set
and
something
stick
on
with it?
fire again.
I did not. I spotted the ship with my ears.
You spotted the ship
With
with,
your
your
ears?
ears.
You spotted the ship with your ears?
Yeah, you don't hear the bell ringing?
Is it the ship that we're
Your
looking
magical-
for?
Magical ears that are not deaf in this game?
Exactly.
Is that
Nice.
Is it the ship we're looking for?
It sounds like the bell. Listen to that deep timbre tone.
So she's I do believe that one's a bit rusty. Morgan would then go on deck and try
We
to...
need to get the galley slaves to begin rowing. That way we can build up speed.
Does the twice spent last fly a sail, a flag of any type? Are you going to be noticeable by them?
It's like the chick that's on the mud flaps of trucks.
Yeah. Okay. But you actually fly that flag? Would you be flying it now? Would you be flying your freak flag now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would.
Okay.
We would announce ourselves immediately.
Somebody start the motorboat.
Morgan would try to line up
motorboat
the cannon so that the shot hits about 30, let's do 30 yards in front of the
You're on the water. It's 30 knots.
30. No, that's speed.
I'm kidding.
Even I know that's
Nautical miles.
speed.
I had no idea.
Knots, Kessel Run.
It's
you
like
know.
It's nautical feet.
eighth of a nautical mile in front of it.
All right, so you want to shoot
a fair amount in front of the bow.
towards it, but not at it.
Correct.
Don't do a warning shot. Just go.
A warning shot.
Hit
Knowing
the
you,
mast.
everything-
It'll
knowing
make
you,
them
everything's
stop.
going to be a warning shot.
Look here, Lord Phineas.
Lord, Phineas.
I challenge you to
Don't
a
you
duel.
argue with him.
I challenge you to a duel after this battle. All right.
Now, do you guys understand why the heroes always beat the bad guys? 'Cause
Yes.
These are the bad guys.
Yeah.
Just throwing that out there.
So what do I need to do?
I think it's a genius thing.
I think it's awesome. You're going to fire the cannon at him. You have a danger of hitting the ship. You're
I know.
going to defy that danger by not hitting it.
Let's try
So this
this.
is going to be a defy danger with your intelligence. However, you're not doing intelligence.
10.
A 10. Oh my gosh! It actually hits where you want,
I know. I'm
and it doesn't skip
quite
in the
good.
water and hit the boat.
I'm quite good.
All right. So there is a resounding boom as the cannon goes off. The ball hits right where you wanted it. And there's a shout from the other ship. You can't hear what they're saying, but it sounds like they're getting ready for battle.
And as soon as the cannon hits, or fires, that's when I take the wheel. I start like spinning our ship around to where it's heading straight for theirs.
All right. Who else is doing what?
That's not nearly
I
as
get
much
the-
fun in your normal accent.
I get the
All
galley.
right, so I'm getting
he
the-
was describing the action, not a.
I know, but it's just more fun.
Yeah.
I get the galley slaves to begin rowing hard to build up as much speed as possible.
Okay.
We have
We're
slaves.
gonna ram them.
We're going to say you do because he did. It's probably
We're bad.
It's probably two people named Phil, and you can't tell them apart. Probably identical twins.
No, it's wrong with his accent. He means Slavs. They're Slavic. He doesn't know.
Apologies to all the Slavic nations out there.
What is Spaghetti doing?
Yeah. Spaghetti he's hanging out waiting. He wants to start shooting people with his bow, which I know is not a very normal pirate weapon, but it's what he likes.
It is a pretty normal pirate weapon when you're at range. 'Cause you're not
Spaghetti
shooting
is
them with
getting
your sword.
ready.
Yeah.
Offcat, do we have pistols?
No. Unless you want to go back to being heroes and getting shot at. You've never been shot at.
No.
There's no pistols in the world at this time.
Okay.
There's only this one.
Single.
It's got one shot.
You do have the harpoon thingy
Harpoon
on the
thingy.
deck, and you can
Lord
set fire
Phineas.
to your arrows before you shoot them if you like.
Lord Phineas,
Yes.
man the harpoon. Captain, it feels like you should be doing this.
Quit blowing holes in my ship.
I haven't blown any holes at all.
Was Spagnetti going to shoot, or just be ready to?
Just ready when we get close enough.
Okay, you're close enough.
And I'm not-
There's no need to
I'm
really.
not going to use fire because I don't want to burn the ship.
Okay, so you just want to shoot an arrow over to them.
I want to pick a
Yeah.
an officer or a
Well,
captain that I can.
from this distance, you can shoot at the boat and hope you hit something.
Yeah.
You're like at the edge of the range
sure,
of your
why
shot.
not?
Go for it.
Something to do.
Let's do a volley.
I rolled a 2 on the dice
Critical
All right.
fail.
and a 3.
All right, so I don't know. It's got to be comical, right? Everything's been comical. So
What
far.
it
My
is, he
both
lets go with the
friends.
wrong hand, smacks him in the face.
Yeah, and we'll do everybody having 10 hit points again, by the way,
Okay.
as we get started on this one. Really, what it's going to do, the bowstring snaps off, and you'll have to take some time to restring it for now.
So I am manning the harpoon,
Yeah.
But it doesn't actually have a harpoon on it. It's got like a bola on it,
Okay.
and it's 2 weights on
Who
either
is
side.
twitching?
Probably
The whole table's moving. I was like, what the is that?
It's
Sorry.
2 weights on either
Yeah.
side of a spiked chain. And
Yeah.
the way it launches and spins.
Okay.
And it's designed to either catch sails or catch a mast, and
Okay.
either snap the mast or rip the sails.
Okay.
No, that's my ship.
We can replace those.
Those are easy
we
to
can
repair.
repair the sails.
It's my ship.
We can
And
rebuild
it's
it. We
not-
have the technology.
It's not your ship yet.
So
It's always been my ship.
It's
We've got to catch it first.
that's a 9.
Okay.
9 or 9 or 49er.
It's going to hit the side of the ship,
I'm blowing holes
and
in my
it
ship.
will kind of bounce off the ship, and you can see you break some of the timbers on the side, and water starts to pour in. So you're slowing it down, but not necessarily hitting it where you wanted.
They're sinking my ship.
It's not going to sink.
It's probably not going to sink, but
It's
it's
just going to
slowing.
They're
list. a little
sinking
bit.
my ship.
Oh yeah, they are. They're sinking your ship. Yeah.
It's compartmentalized at the bottom, so it's one thing.
These
One
people
of
are
them can fill with
useless.
water. The rest is
It's
fine, don't
unsinkable
worry.
unless you flood the boiler room, and it
Exactly.
doesn't have one.
So ramming speed.
Robbing
And yes,
speed.
you had pointed yourself towards it, and you rapidly approaching because they were sailing towards you as well.
So I'm like, get ready for boarding. I'm gonna like hold the
You say barding? Is everyone going to be a bard?
exactly.
Get ready, everyone.
I'm just gonna let go of the wheel,
Okay.
bring out the Mervyn cutlass,
And slice your belt.
and start running towards
No,
the.
you have to yell for Jesus to take it from you, though.
Jesus, take a wheel.
Take it from me.
I'm leaving it in your hands.
What would Jesus do? He'll steer the ship then.
I can't.
Since he has to, he'll just hold it straight forward.
Oh, dear Lord.
Exactly. Well done, Mickie. You contributed.
I did.
He comes
And
up
my
and he
name's
grabs
Lord.
the wheel from me. Quit your preaching. Just let me go.
He wouldn't do something like that. So we're gonna get close enough now. What are you guys going to do now? Once you're within range, and they start shooting at you. So they don't have anything pointed forward except for their own harpoon, which flies through the air towards your ship right now.
Prepare for boarding.
Does Jesus know how to steer out of the way of a harpoon?
Yeah, he does.
Let's find out.
Hey, Jesus is a good man.
He should have seen it coming.
Jesus got a 10.
All right, so he's able to jerk just hard enough to the side. And,
No, Jesus is against jerking.
all right, then you just got hit with a harpoon. It's only for himself. He's doing it for
Jesus
others.
doesn't believe in jerking. You go blind.
So wait a minute.
That's why he wears the eye patch.
So like, if he's holding the wheel, the spinny thing, and he's jerking, does that make it a circle jerk?
Ooh. That's why she's the captain.
That's what she's the
Roll a d6 of bad pun damage.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one.
Just one. All right, so the harpoon glances off the side of the ship before it hits the water, and they start shooting arrows in your direction. What are you guys doing?
duck
Where?
Goose.
behind the board.
I'm hiding behind the mast.
Okay.
but
A lot of freaking
but you're a
British
big
pirates.
dude. It's like
Far away. then.
Sideways.
Okay.
I get I yell for both Phil and Phil to come up and
It's Bill and Lil. One of them is a girl.
to use their bucklers to protect me.
Okay.
Phil! Bork, but protect me now!
What's Spagnetti up to? Stagnetti.
So
Spaghetti.
he's a little older. He's a little slower. So he sees the arrows coming in. And
20 minutes later, he says, I think there's a boat.
he grabs the mop bucket, the mop pail, and holds the bucket up in front of his face.
Not the face.
Not the face.
This is my porn face.
Exactly.
that's the moneymaker.
Oh,
All
my.
right, but I'm sorry. You have to tell me. Does the guy have one of those mustaches?
I think so.
Yeah.
So maybe defy danger. I don't know.
Yeah, you got arrows coming at you. Let's do that because you stood there.
Sagadin should probably die at some point during this
Okay,
encounter.
let's find out what happens.
He rolled a 3. 4.
Really?
So he's one up from his previous roll.
So roll a
He's
d6.
working
Yeah, I
for
his
damage.
rolled a 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 2. D6 damage 5. Yeah. So
Okay, so you hold the bucket up, and apparently whoever shot the arrow was using a triple composite longbow thingy or something because the arrow goes through the pail and impales itself in your shoulder, and now you have a pail sticking out of your shoulder.
See, that bucket was actually supposed
were
to be tossed
impaled.
overboard.
It was impaled. Oh, bucket all. Go ahead.
The bucket is actually supposed to be tossed overboard because it has a big old hole in it. That's why it's
That's
sitting
why.
on the deck.
It was the poop bucket.
Ew. So Morgan would reload the cannon and try a second shot.
Well, I don't think the cannon shoots straight ahead, but you could probably maneuver the harpoony thingy to shoot straight ahead because they kind of swivel.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Cannons are usually
get
side
out of
to
the
side.
way, Lord Phineas. Let
I'm
me
already
take
reloading it.
Let me take a
Use
go.
the special ammo. Use the Ebola.
It just makes them all sick.
With electronics.
That's
Let-
what. That's
let
what
me
it is.
have a
It's,
go.
it's the bola covered in.
It's an electronic
his soup,
bola. Yes, soup on it.
so it makes him sick.
It's super. You want super salad?
Yeah. Let me have a go.
All right.
A
You want to
goat.
have a go?
A go.
What are you going to shoot?
I want to
Like
shoot
just a regular
at-
harpoon thingy?
Well, I imagine
Shoot their cannon.
I imagine there's someone working
No, but I mean, what ammo are you shooting?
the
Are you
Ebola.
shooting balls like he did?
Yeah, the
All right.
Ebola.
Flinging balls at him.
Flinging balls at him.
Okay, go for
At
it.
whomever is steering the vessel.
Okay. Let's see what happens.
Nay.
Okay, so your balls get up on deck and cause some havoc. And
It's what, a 7?
7.
at that point, you hear a voice on the other ship saying, "Set fire to the arrows and launch another volley."
Oh, shit.
And now there are flaming arrows headed towards the twice-bent lass.
Well, that makes no sense.
Okay, why? They don't care about the ship.
Ah, crap. If the lass gets penetrated, she's going to burn.
It only burns on the inside.
Did we get the clap?
Yeah, so we're still ramming speed.
Yeah, we got.
Ramming
Have we rammed them yet?
speed.
We better.
You're about to after the flaming arrows hit the deck.
We got to
How
get
far
on
away
their
would
ship
you
quick.
say they are?
I don't know,
as
to
soon
20,
as-
30 nautical feet. Not very
How far
far
is
at all.
that?
I don't know.
Can I jump that?
No.
You could really, really try, and I'd like to see it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
You'll maybe a swing from a rope.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you're a pirate.
Yeah, swing from a rope.
We're
Yes.
destroying this ship anyways. Might as well.
Okay. What you got?
Yeah! 6.
All right.
Was someone going to help with that?
Splash.
I'm picturing now. See, I'm picturing because of swinging on the rope.
But,
Like
what happened
when you
when-
swing over the pond at the fishing hole, and you're too afraid to let go of the rope, then you just hang on to it, and you come back and hit the tree. So
you came back and hit
you're,
the mast.
you're kind of swinging, hanging from the rope. from
Somebody
the
cut
mast.
the captain down.
Somebody kept it down.
I can get down myself.
Oh, we're going to need buckets on deck if we're going to put out the fire.
Don't
Mervin.
trust the buckets.
What's Mervin up to?
Don't trust
Mervin is waiting until this ship rams the other, then he's jumping
Okay.
across.
And anybody doing anything about the flaming arrows hitting the deck?
I just
I
said we
brought
need
up
I'm
my
sorry,
buckets.
I was listening to someone else.
my gigantic kettle
Yeah?
that I have, and I it's full of soup. And
Oh,
my
so it's going to
soup-
smell delicious when it puts the fire out.
Exactly.
Nice. Flame
It's a-
broiled chicken noodle.
It's a very viscous soup.
Stick to your ribs.
Exactly.
And
And
That's
the
going to
ways
make a
you
slippery
want.
deck.
Would we care about the fire if we're just trying to board the other? I mean,
If we're on
You're not
fire,
looking to lose a boat. I can't imagine you want to lose one.
no,
it's an
we're-
old, slow, crappy boat.
No, but
Although I do
this
love
way
the
we'd have
name.
two.
but it's the only boat we know.
It's not true. They have my boat.
Okay, JJ, roll Defy Danger. For Lord
That's a 6.
Phineas.
6.
Oh, my.
we as pirates are failing excellently.
So, apparently the soup was a little extra oily, and it has helped the fire to
Great,
spread
now there's
quicker
more fire.
across the deck.
That was brilliant.
Brilliant!
well, no, it'll burn itself else faster.
Oh, somebody, we need buckets.
Silver lining.
Phineas and Lil, right? Phil and Lil? Phil and Lil.
Phil and Lil.
Bring the extra bucket since one is already stuck to Stagnetti.
They were up with bucklers protecting him from arrows. They're already up on deck. And sliding around in flaming soup right now.
Who else do we have downstairs?
It's
All
the
hands
Keystone
are on deck
Cops.
already.
All
That's what
hands
this
on
is.
deck. All hands on deck.
Okay, the boats are about to collide. What
Brace
do you do?
yourselves.
Race for impact.
I'm running up to the bow, so as soon as they hit, that boom is going to help me jump over.
Roll a defy danger. Let's see if you make it.
That's an 8.
An 8.
Very
You
nice.
make it. You tumble onto the other ship, and as you regain your footing, you have a cutlass of the fires of Azkaran, the merchant marine, pointed at your throat.
Bring it!
Bing it?
Bring it!
You can Bing your Google.
Ah,
Yeah. Really?
So,
It's going to bring
out of
it?
character.
Oh, crap.
Who's the first person that
What?
Calamity trusted with everything when he left? Was
I
it
don't remember.
Philip?
I can't remember now either.
Philippe.
But we gave a name.
Philippe?
Yeah, it was Philippe.
Philippe.
Yeah, that sounds
All
right.
right. So, yeah.
Victor's gonna, before he jumps, he's got throwing daggers. He's gonna try to throw 2 daggers across because we're close enough to do that at this point.
Oh, yeah, you're close enough to hit.
Just to the nearest merchant marine.
Okay, so you go ahead and roll, and your daggers will be flying through the air as Mervyn attempts to fight his way.
oh yeah.
You are progressively
That's
moving
a-
farther and farther up the dice scale.
9.
And 9, and what you got, Kurt? A 5.
5 plus 1.
Nice. Okay, so here's what happens. Your daggers go flying. One of them hits Mervyn in the back of the head. Or in the back. We'll say back. And roll a d6 for damage against Mervyn. You do that, Kurt.
I do it?
Yeah.
3.
Because you threw it.
Oh, there I get a 5.
Okay. So Mervyn, you'll take 5 points from that, but also you roll a d6 against the merchant marine that you are attacking.
2.
2, okay. And here, there's a good chance that any of you might know the people you're fighting. So if you'd like to pick a name, any
Philippe!
name, and that's who you just attacked. Philippe, as far as the one who was left in command, he would be at the
Philippe
office.
wouldn't be
Yeah.
there.
He'd
I'm going to
definitely
pop
at
up and
the
be like,
office.
Jean-Paul!
Van
What are
Damme,
you doing?
Jean-Bob.
and then
Jean-Bob.
you put your cutlass in his neck.
I attacked Mervyn.
Nice.
So I'm just going to stick with that.
That's his name.
That's why I did so little damage.
Ow, ow, ow.
That was my ass.
Those still on the twice spent last. It's getting hotter.
It's getting hot
This
in
shit's
here.
being bent to third
We must
time.
take off all our clothes.
Spaghetti.
I mean, so hot. I want to take my clothes.
I want to keep
Have
saying
you
Spicoli,
pronounced
by the way.
that name
Jeff
the
Spicoli.
same way twice?
No, I haven't, and I'm trying not to.
Morgan would grab. Imagine there's ropes. We're on a ship.
Oh yeah, they're
So
on
she's
fire,
going
but there are
to
ropes.
she's going to attempt to grab one that's not burning too badly and swing on to the next
Oh, go for it.
vessel.
Give me a roll. That's a defy danger. You're going. You're going. No, you're not.
All right,
So when
Alright,
you
here we
come
go.
back, are we just kind of swinging together?
That's a 4.
The rope happened to be burning a little higher up, and it couldn't take your weight, and you fall into a soup of a pit of flaming soup.
Miasma, if
So
you
this,
will.
Yes.
we're supposed to be vicious and evil on this
So-
adventure.
You've
This
just
is
been comics.
just a comedy of errors.
Yes.
This,
So
it's the
if nothing
Keystone
else,
Cops, the Keystone Pirates. That's what
we
this
found
is.
out 2 things.
You know, that might be my name for the episode, the Keystone Pirates.
1, we are much better as demons.
Oh,
But we
yeah.
are much more entertaining as pirates.
To ourselves.
Take a d6 of damage from falling in fire. The double F damage.
4 damage.
All right, Captain.
So, I kind of figured out how to maneuver my way in such a way. Yeah, maneuver myself in such a way that I'm getting momentum and swinging the rope back and forth. And I kind of get
You
the
didn't
rope.
ask for a
Are you
somewhere.
going to do a cherry bomb? Do a cherry bomb.
I don't understand what you just
Or a
said.
wrecking ball.
A wrecking ball.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
You didn't do it Scottish.
I came in like a
It's
wrecking ball.
the same thing with a rolled R. Okay, so you've got momentum. And, like a pendulum.
And so I want to swing onto their ship, grab whatever is left.
Well,
of
first
the-
swing onto the ship. Let's
Okay,
go there
fine.
first. Because it didn't work last time. Let's see if it works this time. Roll 2d6. Okay.
That's a 5.
Only because it's been so much fun so far. As you are swinging farther and the rope slips out of your hands, you land on top of Morgan, and you are both rolling around in flaming soup.
Damn it, Captain!
Now, this could be one of Stagnetti's dreams. What is he doing at this point? To see two women rolling around in flaming soup.
Right. And he's just throwing a knife into the back of his buddy.
I mean, this is a dream come true, for sure.
So
For the old Italian.
when I was coming across, I was trying to get one of the merchant marines, Jacques.
Okay.
And
Gusto?
I'm still over there. So
No,
now,
Jacques Strop.
Jacques Strop. I'm assuming that I have boarded. I'm going to take out my rapier. 'Cause I don't have a
Rapier.
cutlass. I have a rapier.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a lot of rapiers on the twice bent lass.
That's how she got twice bent.
It's like a whole gang of rapiers.
Exactly. And I'm going to just try to attack Jacques.
Okay.
A 12
Whoa!
die.
Holy crap. All right, so what do you intend to kill Jackstrap?
I do. I actually have.
How do you kill him?
Absolutely no respect for these people who can go and work for the man.
So what do you do to remove the life from him?
Rapier is a precision, a finesse.
It sure
instrument,
is,
and
yeah.
this one is going right up through his neck into the underside of his chin.
So you
and
would kill him
top
even if
of
he
his
was a
head.
zombie.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
So up through his throat and into his head. Now the back of his noggin.
You go with such force that the rapier does indeed go through the back of his skull, but not before it catches enough for you to lift him off his feet with the force of your charge. And then
Can I throw him into the
I was just
ocean?
going to say he's able to fly off the end of it. But yeah, if you want to toss him overboard.
Let him be shark bait.
Shark bait.
Excellent.
I get it. Tell him just keep swimming.
I'm going to see that and be like, why couldn't you do that with a dagger? Ah!
To the bad guy. So now we have both Mervin and Spacoli on the other ship. What I don't know if we've done anything with Lord Phineas recently.
Yeah, no, Lord Bernice is going to walk over to the gangplank and just kick it down so it, spans
So
the
you just
distance.
walk over?
And walk over.
Okay.
And you're just going to leave us burning.
roll to
What
look cool, and you get a +3.
Watch me. And so, yeah, the whole, this is Sparta front kick. Ba-ba!
Oh, I was thinking more of the Captain Morgan pose. You just put your leg up on the gangplank and pose for it.
Damn it! Why aren't you the captain?
You make
It's
your
an
way across
excellent question.
because you've chosen a nice easy route. There are still arrows flying past.
Yep.
Are you attempting to dodge any of them, or are you just charging right over?
I am, my hair is so thick,
Oh my!
it is like a
Armor.
plate of armor.
He's got armor. All right, so he's got pubic armor.
Pubic
There
armor.
are already arrowheads in it from the last battle.
I don't, they just,
And
it's
lots
made of
of
chainmail.
ingredients.
it's almost like,
Scale mail.
it's almost like a chainmail, exactly.
Scale mail, just kind of overlapping arrowheads.
So what is your end goal? You're making it
My
across.
end goal is to go over,
Yep.
find Mikael,
Yep.
the other cook.
Oh, it's a cook-on-cook battle.
Whose cuisine will reign supreme?
That was pretty nice.
Is it
I
Iron
like it.
Chef? I love
Was it?
you.
So yeah, I am the Iron Chef.
All right. So, give me one roll to make it through the fracas to find the other cook, Mikael.
That's an 8.
All right. So you make it.
But you
through,
said I get a +3.
You make it through with the only kinds of cuts and bruises that make you look cooler as a
Exactly.
pirate. Yes.
And then I attempt to give the other cook botulism with my sword.
All right.
My sword
So
is...
you wiped it in your own soup.
Exactly.
You have a flaming soup sword of doom.
Yep.
All right. Let's go hack and slash. Mikael raises his ladle to protect himself.
11.
Poorly.
Yes.
Wait, didn't
He says,
Oh.
Phineas, you are not on my ship. No.
And yeah, he has botulism. He has lockjaw now.
Yes, give me a roll. Give me a roll for damage. A D6. please.
D6.
Yeah.
How much damage did botulism do?
We're going to find out.
5 damage.
5.
Enough that he chokes on his own spittle as he falls back onto the deck of the ship.
I am now the cook of this ship.
You just hear
Outstanding.
in unison.
Okay, on the other ship, we have now the only two that aren't on it are the women rolling around in flaming soup.
Morgan.
I feel like there's a pun there. I haven't thought of one yet.
I keep saying it.
I mean,
thinking
other than
something will
this
happen.
girl is on fire.
Yeah, that's really worked. though.
So Morgan would then, she's going to try to just jump overboard to put herself out.
Flaming
I'm a
soup
tripper.
woman overboard.
That's Morgan's way of saying screw you guys. I'm going home.
I'm going home.
Give me another roll.
And
This
I'm
is to
taking-
make your way over the side of the ship because you're, sliding around in soup.
All right,
that's
but
on
I'm going to
fire.
grab her by the ankle and try to pull her back.
Okay.
How good did you roll?
I had an 8.
Hold on.
Okay.
Why are you trying to pull her back
I'm
in the
gonna-
soup?
You're going to undo
Minus
that?
2. That's
You grab her ankle,
yeah.
and she pulls you overboard with her.
Yeah.
So the two of you are extinguished. So, flaming soup wrestling
Half
into
my
the
hair
ocean.
is gone.
Yeah.
Are you guys using jockstrap as a
As a flotation device.
flotation device?
Yeah.
Excuse me?
I think the
He's
cook is going to
overboard.
be the only one left standing. At the
It's a
exit
very
site.
distinct possibility.
Captain, no!
Mervin, your captain just went overboard.
Oh, now he's going into a frenzy.
Yeah. So it just like anything moving is going to get slashed.
Slashing at everything.
All right, there's a new cook on board.
And it's a 9.
All right, so you're probably not going to hit the cook.
No.
You'll hit one of the next deckhands. Who has another name for a previous comrade in pirate arms?
This is a short guy named Dag Nabbits.
All right.
You can't use all of your names.
Why? It's funny. And I hit him for 4.
You hit him for 4. Okay. So first mate Nabbit is injured. He's also standing there with his cutlass drawn, swinging back at you, and you will take a d6 of damage.
Oh, I'm down to 1.
Oh, snap.
Oh, snap.
Oh, to the snappies.
Captain,
I can't throw my arms with blood in my mouth.
we'll help. We'll help.
Mr. Spackle. Mr. Spackle.
Stagnetti considers putting Mervin out of his misery, but decides to
Not that kind of help.
leave him alone. And
There are still a few of the ex-pirates aboard.
I'm going looking for the captain. We haven't gotten him yet, right?
Okay, what's the captain's name?
Edward Reynolds.
Got it. Captain Reynolds.
Captain Reynolds. He's the greatest pirate hunter in the world.
He appears to be cowering towards the back of the ship, at the
that is-
wheelhouse.
That is
if you will.
appropriate.
Got echo.
Oh, that's actually a sound in the software. Wait, it's gone. All right, now go.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to try to hunt him down and stick my rapier down his throat.
Okay.
Politely.
Give me a defy
Which
danger
one?
first as you make your way through the
Needle
mess on deck, because he will have people attempting to protect him.
7, 8.
Okay. You will take a few cuts and bruises along the way. You make your way to him and hack and slash?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Captain Reynolds is an accomplished ex-pirate.
8 plus 1, 9.
9. Okay, so you will do damage to him. Roll a d6 for damage against him, and then we will roll a d6 for damage against you
5.
as you duel back and forth.
5 to him.
Yep, and then to you.
6 to me. I'm dead.
Are you?
Oh, crap.
Are you? he turns Scottish as
If
he
it's not
dies.
Scottish, it's crap.
It's clap.
The Scottish had the
I'm
best
at
death
negative
scenes.
1 hit points.
Okay, so
And Stagnetti drops.
So Stagnetti drops, and Captain Reynolds says, "I've got one of the bastards. Get the rest of them."
Not Stagnetti.
And
So while I'm over there, I'm going to put weevils in their flour.
Sabotage. They'll never eat the same
We'll
again.
just wait them out. They'll starve to death.
It'll be a siege on the sea.
Oh my! That's perfect.
Love his face.
I'm
I'm just gonna stab at this guy again.
Are the captain and quartermaster Morgan going to find their way up the
Yes. So Morgan will draw her sword in the water
boat? In the water, of course.
and try to use it to kind of like stab into the boat and
Okay.
climb up.
Quit
Sounds
putting
good
holes
to me.
in my ship!
I'm drowning here, Captain.
You got it. You got it. You make your way up there. And
Fantastic. I would then. So I saw Stagnetti drop.
Captain Reynolds is standing over the body of Spaghetti.
I engage Captain Reynolds in a tête-à-tête.
He does not want to engage you.
I
I'm
engage
kidding. Go
him
ahead.
anyway.
Yes. He does not want to be engaged.
If you do not want to fight,
His first
back,
love is the sea.
He's married to the sea.
You can be the second. That's a hack and slash.
Ooh,
Oh, snap.
7.
A 7. All right. Well, you didn't completely fail. Roll a d6 of damage against Monsieur Reynolds.
3.
And roll a d6 of damage against yourself.
1.
All right.
I parried.
So, yes, you're back and forth, a duel to the death aboard this other boat, which we didn't name.
Did the captain follow her up?
Come on, you little pipsqueak.
She didn't say. We're about to find out. She didn't want
Yeah,
any more
but
holes in her
she's-
boat.
She's
just
trying
in
to
the
find,
water yelling at everybody.
She's very calmly trying to put her rapier in the exact same holes.
Okay.
So she's a little bit slower.
All right, so you make your way up as Morgan
The
and
Unsullied
Captain
Princess.
Reynolds are dueling on deck.
I'm the unsullied princess.
Unsullied princess.
Yes.
Very well.
Well, it's been sullied now.
The
Been
previously
watching it at least a couple
unsullied.
times.
Yes.
We're done with her.
So, well, I'm a pirate, so I don't need to fight fair, and I'm going to try to cut the backs of the ankles of Captain Reynolds.
So you're just going to sneak up behind him and hurt him.
Yeah.
Okay. In order to get up there, you'll need to make your way past a couple of the crewmen. So let's do a defy danger for that. And
Okay.
as long as you make it past them unscathed, or
7.
slightly scathed, perhaps.
Slightly scathed.
Let's do a slight scathing. Roll a d6 for some damage as you make your way to the captain.
Well, no,
now,
4.
roll a
At
d6
6.
for damage to his Achilles tendon.
2.
2.
Like, I got both of them.
That is enough for him to fall and scream in pain.
You
Who's still there? Mervyn, you're still there.
Yeah.
So the Captain Reynolds just screamed in pain and fell to his knees in front of Morgan.
But I look over and see my beloved captain.
Captain!
So I'm going to try to dispatch this man in front of me so I can go run at her.
Go for it. Give me a hack.
That is an 11.
All right, he is now dispatched. Dag Nabbit. He says that as he dies.
That's why we named him that.
He says that every time he dies.
Is that like from the
I
last
still have
episode?
no idea whether or not we're actually winning up top, so I'm still in the kitchen sabotaging things.
Oh gosh, yeah. I can imagine.
He's peeing in the ale.
You're putting the salt label on the pepper,
Exactly.
loosening the lid so it falls off when somebody goes to shake it.
Putting the sugar label on the salt.
Oh my gosh. He's actually taking one of the 11 herbs and spices out, so they only have 10.
That's just wicked.
It's just wrong.
Those cooks are cray-cray.
Hashtag cook sabotage. All right, you've dispatched Mr. Nabbit. Around Captain
Cutthroat
Reynolds
kitchen.
on the deck near the wheelhouse are now the apparently triumphant Keystone Pirates. What do you want to do with Captain Reynolds? He has laid down his weapon and he is in pain, and his crew has stood back from you.
We've taken down the first mate and the captain.
Right now, there are only 3 other from the Merchant Marine and 3 other from the captain, and they're not interested in fighting right now.
I'm the captain now.
Make them join us.
How?
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain now. Morgan. Just stands there like all like
I mean, yeah, you can't be the captain of two
feet
ships.
spread.
I'm not even going to argue
All
with
right.
it. because
Well, that
I
means you
just
can be
really-
admiral.
Yeah, two
Admiral
ships.
Rough Night.
And the other
And so
boat,
we got Captain Morgan.
Captain
No,
Morgan.
no, Rear Admiral Rough Knight.
Rear Admiral Rough Knight.
Admiral
You're Rear Admiral Rough Knight, and I'm Captain Morgan
of the now sullied lass,
of the now
the
sullied,
sullied princess.
princess.
That's what it was.
of the kind of crusty princess.
The crusty princess.
Shut up, dead
Oh,
porn
no.
star.
It's definitely not
Shut
a
up,
crusty
dead
lass
porn
because of the
star.
soup.
Yeah.
The soup put a crust on the twice bent lass. It's
Well,
not
that
crusty
one is
lass.
that one is actually burning to the ground, burning to the water. What do they call it when a boat
It's
burns?
a Viking death. I have
The
no
boat
idea.
is
Funeral
dying of
pyre.
Viking
Funeral
death.
pyre.
Which is appropriate because the Slavs are still on there.
It smells delicious, though. I mean, it's
I
burning.
mean, there's
food.
some
You love the
burnt
way
hair
that's-
in there.
I love the way feeling little smell in the morning.
So, what are you doing with the 4 remaining crew? You have Captain Reynolds.
They have a
and-
choice to make.
and 3 others.
Join
It
us.
sounds
who-
familiar.
what is the choice?
Join us.
And who is making the pitch to them?
Join
because we're
us.
going to get a
Oh,
roll
no,
out
no,
of
that
it.
is
Walk
clearly
the
going to be
Stagnetti's
Lord
ghost
Phineas.
is making the pitch to just rape and pillage them.
Okay.
I think Lord Phineas should do it because I've heard this speech from
He
JJ
should rape
before.
and pillage them?
Yes.
Okay.
Rape the boat, pillage the crew.
And put nasty things in their food.
Wait,
Wait,
we
where-
won.
Where's Lord Phineas?
I come up. Wait, we won.
What were you doing downstairs?
I could imagine his fur coat has like flour and stuff. And,
Yeah.
like lettuce sticking out of it.
You got like burnt mustache.
He's breaking the eggs out there.
I was sticking my
holes in
finger in
his
each
egg.
egg.
Oh, man.
It's like, oh, great. You were down there making food, weren't you? Because that's your kitchen now.
No.
I'm the cook on this
Oh, just wonderful.
vessel. Yeah, so they
Welcome home, Captain.
Captain, I think we need to resupply.
She's the captain now.
Lord Phineas.
We need to resupply. But what are we doing with those guys?
I say we throw the Captain Reynolds over because he killed me buddy
I need a new Phil and Lil.
What'd you call it?
Well,
Stinelli.
you've got 4 Phils and Lils. Maybe they'll help you sort
Phil,
out the
Lil,
kitchen.
Bill, and Jill.
There you go.
Maybe they'll help you sort out the kitchen.
what are you guys going to do about Stiletto on the ground?
I'll give him mouth to
there's a-
mouth. Because that helps sword wounds.
Wait. I go back down to the kitchen and get some aloe vera and rub it on his wound.
I thought you were going to go down there and get a mouse and give a mouse to mouth.
No, get some aloe vera and rub it on the wound. I've heard it cures everything.
Really?
Aloe vera, yeah.
Okay, cool.
I want to give him CPR. See if that helps.
Roll. Give me a defy danger with stupidity.
Can we really add
This is
that
actually
much to
this is
roll?
spout lore.
8.
I'm going to call it a spout lore. You find enough stuff down there that you could make some goo that might do something.
A salve.
A salve.
A healing salve.
Salve.
Why would
We
you
have-
put lemon juice in it?
We salve.
ow.
For the antiseptic qualities, actually.
We salvage.
What's the
stagnant.
bacon grease for?
That
That's
helps
for
helps
the
it helps
dick
lubricate
later.
the arteries.
It helps harden your arteries so that
And
they're
the
more
oregano?
sturdy.
Oregano.
That's not oregano.
That's the garnish.
It's a little bit of a nullifying agent, if you will.
So, Stagnetti, you wake up with your face in the armpit of the cook.
Bet you wish you were dead now.
And you have now taken over the Unsullied Princess while the twice bent lass burns to the bottom of the ocean.
and we all take a moment of silence, and you hear
She got bit just one too many times. But
the
she's
background.
a good one. Reliable.
a lowly bugle player.
I love her. Oh, baby, don't
Flares
go.
You fart
Chaps.
out the noise.
Chaps? Chaps. The bugle player plays assless chaps. so fitting for the Toys
Dear
That Laugh.
Adventures from the
And-
Shed
And
listeners,
on that note,
I would just like to let you all know
Wah,
that like most of us are not drinking right now.
there was less alcohol at this than almost any recording session ever. And
That
this
is
still happened.
incredibly true.
We're going to wrap up this special episode where we have learned that our players can't play pirates to save their lives. Literally,
Or
in
can
Spicoli's
we?
case.
I don't care if you're the captain now. It's still my ship.
Where did that accent come from? out of everybody here, I've been the only consistent.
I'd say thanks for listening, but there's no one that's still here.
Still listening. We're going to wrap this up and everyone can say,
Penis.
After this episode filled with slapstick comedy, we can see why our heroes so easily defeat the villains in our world of Alamand. The constant laughter demonstrated how much fun we had with this one. Thanks for joining us. The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.